Kosi Nation, welcome to K News 24/7. My name is Cameron. Here into this video, I'm giving you latest Kaizer Chiefs news updates. So you better watch till the end so that you don't lose anything.
Sisi vale kanjani?
Ay ntwana, this was hot. Beyirecordeka kanje le yakho nje. Let's legit kama I'm dead.
This mic. I think I don't need the script. Just script on standby.
Le mic recorder la phela boy. So masomela ntwana so.
I mean, man, sister.
This.
No boy.
Today I have a Kaizer Chiefs fan and an Orlando Pirates fan, and then we will be going through our questions, asking them ukuthi basiphetheleni in store for those next coming games in Mbugeli. Now, the first question, Kenyos, what can you tell us about the signing of this transfer window? Who was the best signing for you on your team?
Okay, in terms of Kaizer Chiefs, last season we struggled a lot in terms of defense too. Be weak. If you can look at Wonkama matches, almost 90% of the matches we have considered. So it was obvious with defense, it was the major problem. So this season we have managed. Going to this season, we have managed to sign at least two center backs. I'm talking about Given Msimango, who was a captain with S Galaxy, and also Tatoyone Ditlokwe, who was also a captain at Supersport United. And both of them, definitely they have good leadership style, international experience. Good Ditlokwe, as he once played Botswana International, squad sa Botswana. So I think my biggest signings ilama center backs, it's Ditlokwe and also Given Msimango. That's perfect for me. And then man, njengoba iPagania kahle kahle lisayine bani obona ngathi no yoba ispam ngempela.
Who's the best signing?
Yeah, wena iPagania, as we talk about amaPagania zezikamagibula.
Yeah,
yabona ama signings wethu super to them super. As you wona now ubonile ukuthi the new signing uPatrick Masangwanye bekenza. He was on fire on the tour in Spain. He was on fire.
So what are you saying now? Ukuthi you are going to judge the player according to a preseason? How was it?
No, besides ukuthi it's a preseason thing. He's trying to prove himself. He's ready, and he will make sure that he gets into Jose Riveiro starting lineup before the season starts.
So it means Masangwanye is the biggest signing for.
It's the biggest signing because Otladisa hasn't shown much of an impact. So since the preseason tour with Benjan, they got that you understand. But he was there in the games, showing up with I'm there. But being a impact sitting team. Yeah.
So kulama signing nina NYNZ. Now we are talking about something that was needed, something that was lacking last season. Into bona ngathi kahle kahle ni khavile, which was lacking last season in terms of our players.
iPagania so far ngasho ukuthi on my own opinion beliqinile, but then due to our goalkeeper I think into besafara ngayo kakhulu our goalkeeper.
So it means Melusi Buthelezi is one of the top signings.
Yeah, because you guys now uthi ibali it's a crucial field yabona, like crucial position on the field if ule goalkeeper sifile, because
ngiyakuza Pagania ngiyakuza.
Yeah. So ngasho ukuthi uPatrick Masangwanye uOtladisa noButhelezi. Those are my biggest signings.
Nice. Then anisitsheleni who might you be signing next njengoba i-transfer window nje seyizovala kungasikudala nje?
Who we might be signing next? I won't give ama fans with Kaizer Chiefs ama false hope, but there's one player that is promising ukuthi definitely it can be signed. Here I'm talking about Tabocele. He's currently now he parted ways with his club lebekadlalela kuyo Europe, if I'm not mistaken. Actually iphelile contract, so there's no renewal. Ucele is a free agent. and as far as our publications are stating, abo SABC Sport, iDisk Times, abo Lorenzo Kola, those are trusted publications. They have revealed ukuthi Kaizer Chiefs they've offered the player something. Into esele ukuthi iplayer lifike naturena for those tests, because of course ama medical test into yokuqala nje eyenzwayo. So yeah, they say ukuthi uqele might join the Glamour Boys this week. It will be announced. It's a possible signing, not 100%, but it is possible. That's uqele kuphela, because I won't talk much about Ukabadinho Mango, because it looks like everyone is refusing ukuthi uMango somehow he is linked with joining the Glamour Boys. That's all I can say. Ngazi kuPakania.
Thank you so much. Pakania.
Ngipakania mfethu angazi so much ukuthi which player they are targeting, because we just signed Okapinga, Kieran Kimvidi, so those are the other like additional players esingasho ukuthi ziqinile yabona, they are strong. So ama target, as you know, ukuthi we just lost I target eli1 Mamelodi Sundowns obathushi overs, and lokho seemingly through ama Orlando Pirates other like supporters ne akusi into ukuthi ba lose that bigger player or something, you see. But for me now, he can represent Orlando Pirates in some way yabona, because he also has Inakuzani international experience, which is a good thing. We need players with experience. We need top runners in the club. So for me now, it is what it is.
Alright, thank you so much. Yeah, Guyana, Ifen, Pakania. Now, what's the week been like, Bafeto, in the practice? What's been like? What has been like in the practice?
Oh, you mean the preseason?
Yes.
Okay. For Kaizer Chiefs, our preseason was bad. In the eye of the supporters. Because as supporters, we expected the club to come back home with a win at least. So for us, our supporters, we played badly. But the way management is responding on this preseason, they are happy. They are happy because this preseason, it was not all about getting the results. It was not all about getting the win back home. It was about just testing our new players, testing new combinations. It was a test actually. It was like a practice, as it was a preseason. It was not something bekumele sithi wafa we have to get a win no matter what. It was a test. Njengoba ubona, if you were watching those preseasons, njengoba it was broadcasted. Wafana bese Spain.
Where you going?
It was broadcasted, so everyone watched the games. Nisibonile ukuthi the way besishintsha ngakhona ischeme, besibane lineup yokuqala, lineup is2, is3, like besishintsha a lot. So that was definitely showcasing ukuthi no, we are not just playing for a win, but we are testing our players ukuthi how capable are they. But management yona yasho ukuthi no, the way lento bebafuna ukuyibona bayibonile, they are happy. But thina as fans, we need a win. Definitely they must win against Chipa United, as it is our first game of the Dstv Premiership.
Pakania, awusitshele lapho.
Hayi, eyethu season preseason beyimnandi, yethi preseason yabona. Beyimnandi as you saw ukuthi sidlale 3 games in Spain. As we managed to win 2 games and draw 1. So it was a nice thing. As Ashilo and Cameron Ogoti, it wasn't all about getting the wins. It was all about testing the players so they can get to work each other as a teamwork. Because you guys now we have new signings and stuff, so they have to combine their skills and then bring up something. That's something that is gonna work this season straight in the campaign. Because we don't care about our pre-seasons and stuff. What we need are the silverwares. We need the titles. We need the titles.
Thank you so much, Guyana, Ifeni, Pakania. The next question I have is for both of you guys. Which club will remove Mamelodi Sundowns at the top of the table? Which club will take the title?
In terms of the titles, it remains to be seen, because everyone is gunning for the title. If you can look at it is not all about Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates. Everyone is gunning. If you can look at even Solos, they've signed some incredible players. Equality kuswai. It is something else. About Dumisane Zuma, Abu Andy Lejali. It is something else. So clearly you can see everyone uyayifuna the title. Also Ichipa United, they did some incredible signings. Supersport United, incredible signings. So guys, it remains to be seen for me. For Kaizer Chiefs, Mina, I won't talk much about titles because I'm the underdog for now. So I will just relax. Time will tell. Dstv Premiership, mayisi qhubeka. Nizozibonela nani ukuthi no, la there is something. So I don't want to give people a false hope about my club. Into engayisho, I'm relaxed. Time will tell.
Yeah. Iyo ibeke kahle. Because as Coach Atazwane said last season, ukuthi it's not all about coming up and showing what you have in the early stages of the season. You better show what you're capable of when the season comes to the end, like nears to the end. You understand? Because all of the teams, they be fighting Guti. No, I want to be on top of the log. You understand? Like coming up with the full force while the season starting. And then
you understand.
When they get there, now they can't manage because they already use their power. You understand?
So now, it's a marathon. It's not
a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
It's a marathon.
We take it with a little pace, and then when we see the finish line, then that's when we rush things. We rush to the things, like that's where it get messy. It must be a massacre when this is nears to the end. You understand? So we are born as Nati. We managed to take domestic cups. We the double winners of your domestic cups. You understand? And we were fighting for Inakuza. Title 2 and Joe Basho na it was a versatile thing with Kaizer Chiefs, Supersport United and Orlando Pirates. So akekho ngafuna ukuthi Mamelodi Sundowns day, but sonke siyazi ukuthi Mamelodi Sundowns amile Sundowns, because if you can take a look, the best PSL players are top listers, masikhuluma ngama player are best iSundowns were paid. They always buy those players and make sure we are. You understand? And then once they release them, it's up to us with Tina Swenza. It's like Basnigaz are my leftovers. But that's what you must work on now, man. Give the season there. Lama signings way to make end the show with Sundowns is a susala. Asinengi this season.
So njengoba bathathe Lukapinga, he will work.
Asinengi Sundowns. Sundowns ba asinengi. Kumele sibone kunini Sundowns. Kunini. Ndala fethu. Dala Sundowns ishlupha. Asibe busy nayo manje.
It's been there.
Asibe busy nayo.
I know. Thank you so much. Now, nangasitshela nje ukuthi yini what will be challenging in this season nje njengoba nje izoqala nje this season. What will be challenging and manibheka nje nina according to you?
Okay, mina looking at Kaizer Chiefs, the biggest challenge will be also ama strikers. Go strike force ayanginanga. But defense angisabulutho. Defense is strong, but in terms of strike force, it's the biggest problem. It's an issue because it looks like Naege Lucy Mthembile Uranga Chivaviro, he's injured, and it remains to be seen now ukuthi kahle kahle injury yakhe iyothatha how long, what is going on. What if uyafana noKhama Billiard, he will give us nothing. So everybody have ama high expectations ukuthi uChivaviro uyu umuntu nje ozokhona ukubreak record le goal drought at Naturena. But manje nje nginokusaba because maybe injury yakhe it can take longer, can be a terrible injury, ngayenzeka nje angasiniki next night. So yeah, that will be the challenge for me at Naturena. I'm strikers. Upasomboli, he was not given a chance to Preseason, so I don't know ukuthi bamgcineleni if they are not willing to give him an opportunity to improve himself, to improve his abilities. It was the right time for players like Upimenyimana kule Preseason ukuthi babalahlele bagain confidence back so that my volley season bakhona ukwenza something tangible. But angumbonanga ulento le Upimenyimana. So I'm worried about the strike force.
Yeah, strike force inesikhosi yinkinga bekuyini inkinga last season if you can take it though, because it defense beyiqinile because You understand? And immediately like bewubona ukuthi there is something there yabona, just ukuthi as bewubona na ukuthi umuntu bekasebenza kakhulu there beku Ashley uthi please like bekasebenza kakhulu there.
Yeah, he was the only top player actually to press.
Yeah, so it's strike force for it, because for me Nipakania, I think a challenge to izoba lapha emuva, as I said earlier ukuthi ipali kuyoba yidinking. You understand? Because now it's gonna be a challenge between Uchayine.
But Uchayine, he was a top goalkeeper most last season. So what are you worried about? Why are you so worried?
Like sekuzoba ne challenge manje. Ubuthelezi phela, don't forget.
So kahle when you have nice life problem.
Nice.
That's what you are saying. That's a nice life challenge.
Ngisho ukuthi Sundowns asiyincenye this season. Njengoba ngisho ukuthi asiyincenye this season. We coming out nathi manje sikhipha konke sinakho. You understand? Sikhipha konke kunakho. Ngoba phambili siphekile. Akukho kushodayo. Masangwane.
Yabuthemba lo mahlangane.
Umbonile na into bekazenza lapho. Athi a miracle player. Into bekazenza lapho. Just imagine. Just imagine. Just imagine. Into bekazenza. It's nice. Yabona nje thina as amid this season. So for mina ngasho ukuthi isepalini inking. You understand? Isepalini inking at the back, because izoba competition ifethu. Because nobuthelezi uzofuna ukushowa off ukuthi nami manje ngikhona. You understand?
It's funny you should say that, because the next question kahle ngiyiphethe is directed to you. Do you think ukuthi uJose Rivero will survive this season njengoba focus ku two biggest competitions?
Yeah, he will survive. Mbuze why?
Why?
He will survive. You remember they used to call him a plumber. That plumber turned out to be the only plumber who was fixing in the Orlando Pirates leagues. Those linking pipes, the Orlando Pirates, that plumber managed to fix them. Now he's no longer a plumber.
So he's a plumber in football.
He's fixing everything in Orlando Pirates. Even ngasho ukuthi zizobuya zazokhala izoba yiwafa manje esirious.
Thank you so much. So Kenyans, do you think Umulefenseke will survive this season?
For Umulefenseke definitely it is possible. We have the highest possibilities ukuthi Kaizer Chiefs they can take the league. I'm saying this because now akekho umuntu osasibona as a competing club. So everybody is relaxed. Akekho umuntu osicabangayo as a threat. Akekho umuntu osicabangayo as a challenge. So everyone makazodlala nathi uzobazitshela ukuthi no, it's Kaizer Chiefs. They perform poor, like it is their nature. So akekho umuntu ozodlala nathi nje another thing. So sazolimaza abantu ngama first 5 10 15 minutes kusazolimala abantu. Because i-mentality izoshintsha mase babona ukuthi no, we are losing the game, and by that time it will be too late. Same thing as the Dstv Premiership. Bazomangala Kaizer Chiefs iku top 3. I don't want to talk much about second spot and first spot. Bazosithola sesiku top 3, and then it will be late to pick up the pieces. Unseki will surprise people. He will surprise people. I trust that coach. I trust him. That's all I can say.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Nesizwele ke babukeli ukuthi kuhamba kanjani. We will see nje this season mayicala ukuthi kwenzakalani. Sisivale kanjalo.
Ntwana, this was hot. Be recorded kanje le yakho nje.
Let's let you come
I'm dead.
This mic, I think I don't need the script. She scripts on sung by is
Le mic recorder la phela boy. So masomela Ntwana so.
Yeah.
I mean man sisha.
This.
No boy.